The whole entire game of life changes once you realize that separation is an illusion. Since we are the universe experiencing itself from the inside out, we need the illusion of separation. We need the illusion of limitation in order for us to experience life, in order for ourselves to grow, to expand, to transform, to heal, to reach these higher highs. We are beings that are all encompassing. That's why when you fall asleep, you head right back into that spiritual realm, where if you're dreaming lucidly, all you have to do is imagine something and it's right there into your existence. The same thing happens when you're awake and you're living in this physical realm. However, that doesn't really happen as fast because we have the social construct of time. And so when we're thinking of manifestation and identity shifting and quantum leaping and collapsing these timelines, we also have to realize the quantum part of it all is that time is the illusion, separation is the illusion, limitation is an illusion. And once you not only understand that, but then begin to implement and embody that in every single thing that you do, in your thoughts and your feelings, in the decisions that you're making and the actions that you're taking, that is your living embodiment. So once you start to really not only understand that, but then plug and chug that, you start to integrate that into who it is that you're being, that's called embodiment. And that's when you're going to start to see all of these manifestations just drop into your reality. Because you're no longer blinded by that illusion. You're no longer blinded by the fact of, oh, this is something that I'm holding as a carrot, dangling it in front of my face. I want it so bad, gimme, gimme, gimme. And the more that you're doing all of this, the more that it's running away. It doesn't have to be like that. It could just be like, oh, that carrot, it inspires me. I associate myself with that carrot. I resonate with that carrot. That is definitely an extension of me. That is who I am. That is who I am becoming. It just falls into your reality. You're not playing a chasing game anymore with it. You're allowing your natural state of being, of magnetism, to resonate with what it is that you are desiring, and it pulls it in closer to you. And it doesn't really matter the how, right? It doesn't really matter the how, it matters the why. It matters the why. Drop the how, expand the why. That's exactly what I always teach my clients and all the beautiful women inside of my coaching containers. I tell them you have to drop the how, because when you're someone who is just embodying, when you're someone who's making actions or taking actions and making decisions from a place of inner certainty, of inner knowing, of inner authority, of already being beyond the person who is suffering and striving to experience that one thing, that one carrot, you then tap into the energy of, oh, okay, I've arrived. I'm here. I'm present. This is who I am. This is me. This was made for me. I get to relax. I get to be in my feminine energy. I can just lay back, and it's already going to become a natural extension of my energy because I'm not protruding out, forcing out. I'm receiving back in. I'm receiving back in. Once you start to really put this into an embodied act and you start to become the person who already has that thing by being them first, making that conscious choice, that conscious decision, and then taking action, making decisions from that place, things start to flow to you much easier.